Hi, everyone. Welcome to CRN In Depth. I'm your host, Rachel Esbayat. In this weekly series, we dive into the biggest CRN story of the week with the fellow CRN reporter who covered that story. Oracle's Q2 earnings call claimed the spotlight for this week's episode. During that call, Oracle's CTO and co-founder Larry Ellison declared its network speed beat out competitors. CRN Associate Editor Wade Millward joins me now. Hey, Wade, good to see you.
Good to see you.
So what are some of the biggest takeaways from that earning call?
I would say are the positive commentary from Oracle's executives. It definitely stood in contrast with some of the more, I'll say, doom and gloom of their cloud rivals earlier in the quarter. That was one of my big takeaways, was sort of the positive commentary we're hearing from Oracle around customer wins and the architecture of their cloud being better than competing vendors.
Wait, how does Oracle stand out from its competitors?
If you're asking Oracle, they would say the architecture is the reason for their cloud having better performance than some of its competitors and being able to not go down as often. And on the earnings call, they also talked about a major interest from customers in AI and machine learning capabilities with Oracle's cloud products. They indicated that they're seeing a lot of activity there.
And I know in your article, you reported that Oracle aims to dominate the national healthcare systems and business-to-business commerce automation. What steps is the company taking to get there?
A while ago now, they bought this healthcare information systems vendor called Cerner. And at the time, a lot of analysts weren't convinced that this was a great purchase, only because Oracle already has a lot of healthcare customers. They didn't really see what new capabilities it brought for Oracle. But Larry Ellison has been talking a lot about how countries need their information system to help detect new pathogens coming up to sort of prevent things like COVID-19 and the pandemic. So he of course sees a private sector response to this that can happen. And of course, he would want Oracle to be that private sector response. So he's been talking a lot about his vision for that and how Oracle and Cerner together can help bring that capability. And in the B2B commerce space, it's interesting that Larry Ellison has to use the example of his fierce cloud rival, Amazon, but he acknowledged the prowess of Amazon.com and what it brings to everyday retail and commerce online. And he's been talking a lot about how there should be a vendor to bring that level of service to the B2B space. Like with healthcare, who should be that private sector vendor? Larry wants Oracle to be it. So it'll be interesting to see, what Oracle brings to the table and what sort of offerings they're making as we go into 2023.
Sounds like Oracle has some big plans for the future. Wade, thanks so much for joining me.
My pleasure.
If you want to see more episodes of CRN In Depth, stick with CRN TV.